Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We have a stray card here. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. And you know what? Every time I get a stray card, guys, it's a sign to me. And I was sitting down here doing this reading and I'm thinking, this channel here is quickly becoming a channel for light workers. I've got to say, okay? I feel like this is now like a light worker channel. So yeah, and you're light, right? They used to light up my world. Stray card, sorry. It happens. My readings are a mess. Okay, for those of you who know me, my readings are a mess. So it happens once in a while. But when it does, that's a sign. And I was just thinking about the light workers out here, right? So anyway, welcome back, everybody. Thank you all so much for all of your support. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. This channel just seemed to take off, okay? So thank you for all of your support. I truly mean that. And yeah, all the likes, all of my subscribers, I love you. I love you. And everybody who's new here, if something led you into the title, there's something in it for you. And I'm telling you, I feel like this has become a gathering place for light workers. I was going to open the reading with that anyway, and then this card pops out. So yeah, I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world because I feel like you are that light for the world, okay? You are a guiding light. It's your light. It's your energy, collective. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the chills. And look, as I say that, on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Lover's card. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You're both welcome here. This is a light worker channel, I feel. But yeah, Earth Angel energy. Your light does light up the world. Okay? Let's see what else. And you know what? This reading is for the collective, so it may not resonate with all of you. But I feel like it already is. Okay? It already is. You are that little light for other people. You're a guide. Your energy, you're making people see clearly. I feel like there's a masculine energy here. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be though, right? This is for all signs, any sign. It's a light worker channel. But yeah, you're a guide. You open people up to their spiritual path. You open people up to spirituality with whatever you're doing, okay? Whatever you're doing. I always use the baker as an example because I've got a baker on my other channel who bakes bread. I can always smell their bread. Say you just make bread, right? You got a little business or something, or you're working for somebody at a bakery. If you love what you're doing and you're sitting there and you're thinking about, like, say you're praying and talking to God while you're kneading that dough, okay? You're putting in all of your good vibes. I'm getting the chills. All of your good vibes into whatever it is that you're doing, right? It doesn't matter what it is, whatever it is. But as you're kneading that dough and putting in those beautiful vibrations, that light, you bake the loaf of bread, you slice it up, you feed that energy to other people. And that's what you're doing here. You enlighten others, and possibly in a time of their life when they feel stuck. When they need that enlightenment the most, your light helps to guide other people. And when you pull your energy away, whoever this is can feel that disconnect, because they can't find it anywhere else. I mean, light workers, there's 144,000 of us. That's it. That's really it. We're a rarity here. We're an angel on earth, okay? With a skill, an ability to wake people up. That's what you do. You wake people up. You inspire other people. You're like a muse. And we're scattered about all around the world. to help people, to bring them to their spirituality, to open their minds, open their hearts, and realize that they have a soul with a light in it too. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're doing very important work here. That's really what I'm getting. You reach people with just your energy. You don't, sometimes you don't even have to talk to them. Let me just say, when you go into a place, any building, right? Say you go into a Walmart or something, you go shopping. You turn heads. People notice, they look at you like, what is that person about? Well, it's because you're not just a person. You're an earth angel. They feel that energy off of you. You give off these vibes. It's your aura. It's your energy. Yeah, your spirituality. Yeah, you wake people up with your spirituality. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, very strong manifester. Look, earth angel energy, the star. I cannot make it up, you guys. The Queen of Cups, you don't have to be a water sign. That cup right there, it's so ornate, isn't it? It's even more decorative than the Ace of Cups, which is a blessing and love. But your cup overflows with your spirituality, with peace, with this beautiful, loving, like you have, whoever I'm talking to, you have this nurturing, soft, but yet knowledgeable energy. Do you know what I'm saying? And people just kind of flock to you. Have you noticed that people who are in need usually come to you for help? Or they're looking at your messages, what are looking, at the words of advice or whatever your energy does, right? Whatever you do, you're bringing people to their spirituality here. They're answering the call because you're leading them and guiding them. And this cup here, I usually compare to the Ark of the Covenant, right? This is all your spirituality here that you have, your faith, your discernment. It's not just love in these cups, guys. It's everything you've got in your soul, your emotions. Every emotion you feel is in this cup. All of your faith, it's in this cup. And look at how it runs over. You stand for peace, okay? You stand for clarity. You stand for calling people to their spirituality. You're a powerful manifester. People can see that. You're the star. You're a guide. You're a healer, an empath, an earth angel. I'm telling you, I'm talking to light workers out here. I always get it in my readings. So this is a light worker channel to help you to continue to heal other people, because it's not always easy, is it? With a magician out here, it tells me you really you have to utilize every tool that you have at your disposal. You have to give people the truth and the love and the nurturing and the stability, right? And the enthusiasm to open new doors for themselves. That's a difficult task. And you pull it off freaking beautifully. Whoever you are. Sometimes being a light worker, it's lonely out here too. I don't see anyone standing next to you but God. And so, you're the life of a light worker can be hard, but we work very hard at it because we care so much about other people and guiding them. And it can be very lonely, okay? Because it's hard for people to match that energy that you have because you're rare. You're a rarity. But you know what? You pull it all off beautifully. And I feel like the divine has put you in the public eye here with the star. You don't have to be a star. You could be somebody who just bakes bread all day. Right? But whatever you're doing, man, I'm telling you, people notice it. They love it. They love it. Nobody bakes that bread like you, okay? Or it can be anything that you're doing. You could have your own podium out here. You could be another tarot card reader, a spiritualist, someone who receives channeled messages. Um, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, people are loving you, and you're getting through to others. Okay, it's almost like what didn't I say? A gathering place, right? You gather people to listen to the messages from the divine. I'm not seeing this so much as judgment. I'm seeing it, look, you call people to you so that they can hear the messages from the divine. I feel like it's beautiful. There's a lot of other people out there, though, that you're stirring up a lot of bad energy with. Your light irritates their demons. But the ones who aren't listening, I feel like you just keep moving forward, right? Collective, you keep moving forward and you help who you can help. And the people that don't want to listen, now it's stirring up a lot of chaos in their lives. Okay, these are people that, Knight of Wands energy, I feel like these are people that may come in for a little while, try to take from you, and then leave right away. They don't really want to listen. They don't really want to hear your messages, right? They may have tried to use you because you do have this nurturing, tender, loving, care kind of energy about you. So, I feel like just be strong. Not only are you spiritual, but you have integrity, you have grace, you have strength, you stand for your truth, and you don't back down. And I feel like these people now that wanted to play you, that are causing a lot of chaos, you're stirring up a lot of chaos. They can't come into your inner circle anymore. For some reason, I'm feeling like a really, like a strong cutoff here. They can't come back in. They don't have the same kind of integrity that you do. And I feel like this is the divine getting you to calmer waters. There's a lot more people to help. You may be called to make a house move or a location change because there's a lot more people to help on your path. And I feel like you're protected. Not only are you taking a stand for yourself with some people, but the divine is taking you to calmer waters here as well. And I feel like you're also very independent. You can go wherever you want. Say you're doing something on the internet in the public eye, right? You could go anywhere in the world that you want to go, anywhere in the world the divine wants to take you. And I feel like your abundance and your stability, they're here to stay. If you're wondering, I feel like they're here to stay as long as you're doing a job for the divine. You're a light worker. Okay? You work hard. So, I feel like you took a creative project too. You were called on a journey. You were called on a specific path. And you took the opportunity to plant some seeds and grow something for you. And now it's harvest time. You've nurtured whatever this is, and you're becoming extremely abundant, very independent, all because of this bird. That's the message. These are the messages you get from the divine to share with other people, to help them in a time of sometimes desperate need. Not only that, but you've learned your lessons. You put effort into yourself. Each one of these pentacles I'm seeing as like a star sticker, right? You learn the lesson, you passed your test, you get a star sticker, right? And you've made it up all of the pentacles in the deck except for one. The only one you don't have is a soulmate connection standing by your side that's going to take you to commitment. But the life of a light worker so far has been lonely because we've been isolated, right? We've had to be We've had to be isolated people so that we could learn these lessons on our own. That's what's made us stand up and be leaders. Leaders. We've learned the lessons. We know this path. We know this journey. So I feel like a lot of you, especially like if you're watching tarot, you can watch a tarot card reading and say, okay, well, I've already accomplished that. I've already accomplished that. Yeah, that was me like a year ago, right? Something like that. It's because you've excelled to be put in the public eye to guide these other people. Somebody had to be first. You know what I mean? And I feel like whoever you are, whoever I'm talking to, you've gone through, learned your lessons and gone through all the testing kind of ahead of time so that you can pull people out of trauma, so that you can pull people, like out of situations, lead them, right? Guide them and bring them on their own spiritual path. It's almost like, I kind of see it as like an army, right? Somebody's got to go in first. And I feel like that's you. So yeah, I feel like you're a spiritual leader. In a nutshell, you're a spiritual leader. Okay, so we've got a masculine energy who's in a lot of regret because they didn't listen to you. They didn't believe in your love. They could have seen your light as something that scared the crap out of them, okay? Because a lot of people don't understand at first, but now this person's seeing it. They can't help but see you. You're in the spotlight because you're the instrument for the divine. And the divine plays you beautifully. Okay? They see this. They see your energy. They see your integrity, your honesty. They see that you're an earth angel. They see that you're a star, a guide for others. How spiritual, your spiritual cup is runneth over, right? And you're a powerful manifester as well. And now this masculine energy down here, they know that they chose like karmic people, or they chose something over you that just didn't work out. There was no love in there. They had a blessing in love handed to them, but they tossed it and they turned their back on the real deal. And now they're in a lot of anxiety. They can't sleep. They could be having nightmares if they are sleeping. But the important thing about this card is the bedspread. I will be honest. I feel like the most important part about this card is the bedspread because it's so dang ugly. Okay? Now let me explain though. This is an ugly pattern that they're having to sit and look at the ugly patterns of their own behavior. So even the one who turned their back on you, collective, you're helping to guide them to. You turned on a light switch at some point for this person, and they're realizing how in the dark they were. Now they're crying in their hands, thinking about how they treated you and probably other people, how they've behaved towards you and probably others, all the pain that they've caused other people. They're having to sit and look at this, and that's the beginning of this person's work. So even the one that turned their back on you is starting to see the light in you. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, and now they can't stop thinking about you. This could be a past life soulmate connection. I'm talking to divine feminines out here. So twin flame soulmates, I just see you as light workers, okay? Now this person can't stop thinking about you and how innocent the love you gave to them. I mean, you would have never done anything to hurt this person. Your life path is to help heal other people. You would have never hurt them. You only would have given this person a life of light. But now they're sitting in the darkness, stressed out, and looking at themselves, okay? Doing some, yeah, looking at their own toxicity. I feel like they chose someone who's very toxic instead of choosing an earth angel. This person had a choice to make. They had a choice. The devil or the divine. Now this person may feel stuck, but see, they're coming in with this cup. And in this reading, I'm telling you, with all that you're teaching other people, with being in the spotlight, spreading the word, right? Lighting a lot of people with the light of love. There's that song again, Angels Among Us, right? I feel like that cup has their spirituality in it. Cups are spiritual. That I can say this person wants to come in and love bomb you. I could say they want to make you a love offer. In this reading, I'm telling you, you're filling this person's cup with the light of love, with your light, with the healing knowledge that you have to help other people. You're filling their cup too. They're starting to see the error of their ways here because of your energy as a guide. Now, I feel like you're not around this person right now. You're standing in your boundaries. You've got your boundaries up. But they're definitely seeing the spiritual side of things now because of all that you're unknowingly teaching them. All right. And they're watching you. They're watching you grow. They know that your messages are from the divine. It's a very spiritual energy here over this mat. All right. What else can you show me? Yeah. Look at all the cups here. I feel like this person also realizes they could have ultimate wish fulfillment with you, ultimate emotional fulfillment with you, and with the rainbow over the top with all of these cups, all of their cups would be filled. And that means on the spiritual sense as well. They know that with you, see, because you're taking a new path. You're veering off in a different direction, I feel, to help other people. You're focused on your future here. Okay? You've been through it too. That's kind of what this is. You've been through it and you're comfortable in your own skin. You know your value. You're comfortable with yourself. You're very, very cool. You've got this really cool kind of personality, yet very nurturing, very knowledgeable, very soft and sweet. Okay? But yet you're like everything wrapped up in a little package. And this person knows it. They're coming back for you, but they want to talk about the spiritual side of things, right? However, I see this person still being attached to the devil. So use your intuition, collective. Okay? Because this person, I feel like they treated you like an option before, but see, there's that light. You're the only one in this picture that's glowing. You're the only one in this picture who can manifest their own abundance with the help of the divine. This person may have been under illusions just from the 3D world and their past lifestyle and the things they got away with. Okay, so now all of that smoke is clearing back, all that fog. They can see who you really are now. And they realize that everybody else that they messed with in the past didn't have what you have. You've got an ability. You've got a light. Okay? And they miss that light. You used to light up their world. And I feel like you're lighting their world up now, too. Just being away from this person. But yeah, out of everyone that they knew, they never realized before just how brightly you shine. All right, give me one more, and then we'll get into some advice for you, okay? Yeah, they broke your heart. They don't know if you'll take them back or not. I feel like this person could have hid this third-party situation here. They could have hid this toxic partner from you. Looking at this card here, I feel like they were definitely hiding something underneath that little red hoodie. You had your hoodie pretty much down. You were honest with this person. I feel like you may not have told them you were a light worker, but you may not have known at the time. But you would have never hurt them. You respected them, you looked up to them, you trusted them. And I feel like they may have lied to you and kept it hidden that they're in a third party. I also see this person writing in and trying to hide it again. So use your intuition here, okay? Because people will try to come back in, and this person's coming. It's the end of a cycle, a door is closing on this, and they want a second chance. But I feel like they're still with a karmic individual. They're still wrapped up with the devil. And you know as well as I do, a light worker, you can't be around toxic energy. You can't be around somebody who's wrapped up with the devil. So use your intuition here. But this person's coming forward because you're teaching them a lot. You just don't know it. It's that light. They're coming back because they want to be in your light. They want to be in your presence. But I do feel like they're hiding a third party, just so you know. Okay? Just so you know. Let's get advice. What advice? Go by the book, right? If you have any questions, ask the divine. You're a light worker. You know what you're doing. You know how to receive messages from the divine, right? They've been leading you this whole time on your path. Don't stop talking to them. Don't stop praying. All right, what else? Yeah, their time is up. Higher power. I feel like this person's being led to you to make it right anyway. At the end of a cycle, if this is a divine masculine, they need to close out the cycle properly. They're held to a higher standard. All right, so what advice can you give me for the collective? What advice? Ooh, that was too many building blocks. I feel like with this communication, everything is going to fall into place. And I feel like so far, too, what I'm seeing here is you've built up a very solid foundation for yourself already. I feel like this person coming towards you, they're going to make you some kind of offer, but you're really going to have to think about it. I mean, how is everything going to fall into place if they're still with a karmic individual? Use your intuition too. She's pointing at that crown chakra. This is an ending to a cycle also with a 10. I feel like you're building something new for yourself here. You understand that the people that won't listen to the messages, you have to keep it moving because you have a lot of people to help out there, right? And I feel like you're focusing on something new. These are different kind of bricks falling into place. Yeah, you may be being taken to a new location, right? I think we talked about that. Yeah, you're cleaning out some energy right now. You clear out the negative. Make sure you protect your energy at this time. Do your cleansing, your burning of the sage, right? I like to burn incense. Yeah, I feel like though this person's coming forward to extend an olive branch. They want to bring peace to the situation. You may know, you may see feathers laying around, right? White feathers, gray feathers. I see them dropping and falling here. So if you see feathers, that's a good sign that maybe this person's coming forward, but they're taking off the mask and they're going to tell the truth. They may want to come back in to your inner circle, but I feel like you're in the process of clearing it out. I feel like you're closing out this cycle and you're being brought to a completely different area maybe for some of you. You're starting a new life here. Some of you may need to like clear out some of the clutter of your house, that kind of thing. If you're being led to do that, just know, yeah, the divine is about to send you on a new path. Feel like they're about to send you on a new path here. With fork in a road, this is just you veering off, I feel. in a different direction. Yeah, and know that you're blessed. You're truly blessed. The divine is going to move you wherever they need to. Okay? Try to go with the flow on that and manifest like crazy what you want in your new life, because it's time now. It's liftoff. I feel like it's liftoff. It's time for you guys to just keep moving forward. Try to manifest big dreams, right? No dream that you have is too big. I feel like you guys are so powerful right now. You're a powerful manifester. You're very spiritual. You have the power to lasso the moon now. Okay? So manifest your dreams, because it's time. It's time. It's the end of a cycle. But yeah, I feel like this masculine is coming in to tell you the truth. The mask is coming off. They're extending an olive branch. But for some of you, you may still decide to take veer off in a different direction. It's going to be up to you. I feel like the ball's going to be in your court with that one. Okay? Anyway, everyone, thank you so much. I hope this helps. I hope it resonates with you. If you like this video, please click that like button. Subscribe to my channel, right, if you haven't already, and you like this vibe. And until next time, everyone, take care of you and peace out.